Before the man called me back, I was on the 18th. They more.
The same man now.
Yeah, the same man.
The same man who want for you to go ski.
Yeah, he called me on the 18th.
Yeah.
Now I was in there. Around about 8:30, the man called me. He said, "Oh, my man, I'll let you be there and call you back
So
again."
that time you go to where?
I go to where? I go to where?
You do for what you come to the man.
Yeah, I'm from to my working area to Clarence to now go to the man.
To go ski now.
No, I don't go ski. I go ski. I go to yeah. How you question me, man? Anything you want for me to explain for you to understand? Then you still questioning me, doubling the question. How many talk clear now?
Okay, let's go now. I beg you, sorry.
I say.
When they call you in the net now.
When the man call me in the net, he asked me, say, how many of you are working to the area? I say, we are 3.
He told the man, say, you're 3.
Yeah. So he said, I want you tea to carry to the.
The man say, what can you want?
Tea. Have milk tea. Have milk tea.
Oh, milk tea.
Yeah.
For you to drink
with bread.
The bread.
3 pieces of food.
If you not want to betray a fire friend, let me. Fire friend, let me. Fire friend, let me.
It's exactly 5 minutes past 11 o'clock, and let's welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Night in Spain. As I have with me right now in the studio, my colleague from the USA, the man Solomon Hashim Tunis, is already seated. Together, we're going to bring you the show with the other man, Solomon Baga Reeves, who is here to come on. As soon as he gets on, together, you're going to join us together. We'll move on till 1 o'clock tomorrow morning. So, welcome. Where we are, Tunis, we're here again.
Good evening, my brother, my good friend Anthony. Good evening, Mama Liberia. Good evening to my brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. This is your good friend Suleiman Hashim Tunis coming to you live from Radio LIB here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. Today we are back again. Tuesday almost looked like yesterday. You know, as you grow older, that's how the days become shorter. As you are younger, the day becomes longer. That is what we're experiencing now in our old age. A week look like a day. That's what it look like. Well, before we go further, as usual, we're going to give you the weather report because most of you eager to hear what the Freedom FM weatherman say. As you experience today, the day you didn't experience a lot of sun today. The sun was a little bit. The sun gave you a break today. I think if I'm right, I know you experienced a little bit of rain. You were surprised. Is it raining in February?
Yeah, I saw the rain around home.
Okay.
Yeah, the weather was like, a bit cool.
Yes, yeah, the sun ran away from you. And
In some areas, there wasn't rainfall. Some people didn't experience rainfall, but just the weather was a bit cool.
Yeah, the weather was cool. It was definitely you didn't experience any sun today like previous last week. Okay, and that's going to continue until Thursday. You're gonna the sun gonna hide from you. Right now, as we speak, it's 75 degrees. It's cloudy outside, but it feels like 80 degrees. It's going to be humid in the house, in your home. So be careful. Don't leave your windows open and you fall asleep. Okay, don't do that. Tomorrow is going to be almost the same as today, but you will not experience rain. It's going to be teasing you. You'll be you yourself. You'll be to yourself. You think it's going to rain, but really, it's not a rainy day. If it rains, then somebody in the village playing with somebody. Okay.
Why would you think that way? Is it about chicken roll again?
No, tomorrow chicken roll them all they safe because no lightning, no thunderstorm. It's just going to be gloomy, cloudy. It's going to be no sun. But it's going to be 85 degrees and feels like 91. So it will be humid a little bit. All right, the sun will not be blazing, and you probably will not even see no sun tomorrow. The sun will be hidden from you. That's how it's gonna be tomorrow. Thursday, Thursday you might experience a little bit of light rain from the morning time till all the way in the early evening. Probably the sun will come out Thursday, but it will come out very late. You won't need it because it's coming out almost nighttime. That's when the sun will try to come, because I think they were fighting that whole day, the sun and the cloud, they've been fighting. Then the sun over a little bit before nightfall, the sun will come off just to show a face and say hello to you, and then night will fall. But the whole day going to be just like Wednesday tomorrow. Okay? So Friday is off and on, cloud and some, mostly cloudy, mostly sun. That's how it's going to be Friday. So you're not going to experience next week the one you should be worried about. But this week, you're good with the sun. All right, the sun not coming out. But last week, the sun, every day, the sun was hitting you. The heat was there. But this week, you got a little bit of break. Tomorrow, you will see, you will not experience sun. Even if you experience it, it's not going to last. So don't even worry about it. Tomorrow and Thursday, it's a very good day. The sun give you a break. If the sun comes, it'll be way in the evening, just so you can say hello and go back. But be careful, the heat. Even though no sun, you're in the dry season. The dry season, all we got is a little bit humid. And you yourself can say your fan will be blowing hot air. You get air conditioning, you have to put it on. If you don't have it, then I think about the government, they say y'all got quarantine now.
What about those that don't have? How will it be like?
They need to sleep outside. Let it cool breeze.
like those are living in zinc shack.
Yeah, they're on their own. We all live in that zinc shack before. We lived there before.
The thing about it, whenever there's rainy season, those in the zinc shack, they're getting ready to feed it, because when I say feed it in a sense of the ventilation, the zinc becomes cool, so they don't feel heated. But another way too, the rain will affect them. Some of the zinc are not strong, not to look down
and they can be, the zinc shack can be leaking. They gotta be shifting from one place to the where they lay now, because sometimes it'll be leaking. Sometimes it be leaking, the water be dripping on them. Pop, say, oh, it's leaking on this side. Let me tell you, I'm going on the other side. So we all did, my man. One way or the other, we have to find somewhere to sleep. But that's about it. That's your weather report for the day, for the week, rest of the week. Take it or leave it. You hear from Freedom FM. We always accurate. And then we are not boasting of being accurate, because even the weatherman, the man who profession is this, he himself can guess. Because somebody will say this, but God will say another one. But the point here is they will tell us what is going to happen ahead of us. It may happen, it may not happen. It's not that we and God, we challenging God, no. But God gave us the tendency, the mindset, the brain for us to know what the weather will look like tomorrow. That's what they pay these people for. God can't hide nothing from us. He make us to know so that we can prepare for it. That technology is there. It's not a challenge.
No.
And you'll see myself. And you see, sometimes I tell you, your second come, you say, oh, the weatherman right today, it raining or it ain't rain, So you let praise God for the knowledge He gave us to know what's going to happen in the future before it happens. We're not cutting sand here. The thing right in the palm of our hand. Everywhere, everything you do today in the world is in the palm of your hand. We used to buy a watch. We used to buy alarm clock. We used to buy a flashlight. We used to buy a map. We used to buy a lot of things, but nowadays we don't buy them because it's right in the palm of your hand. Your phone can wake you up at any time. You can set an alarm to wake you up. You need flashlight. You don't have to go buy a flashlight anymore. Your phone got it. Many things better in the one phone. That phone I'm looking at, the tablet in front of me or the phone, and give you the weather report. Millions of dollars they paying people here yearly just to get this weather report. Even though all of us got the phone in our hand, we can say or we listen to radio, but every station here can give weather report. And again, some of them will give it 5 days, some of them will give it 7 days, some of them will give it 10 days. Yes, ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, MSNBC, all of them, local, international, BBC and all, they'll give us that report. So when we give it to you and we are accurate, sometimes you must appreciate it. Because we didn't even go to school for these things. It's just the knowledge, common sense. I'm not a weatherman, but I didn't go to weather school. But just to help people in Liberia to know what's happening tomorrow. That's what the radio station is for. Women Sensei made a station so that we can inform you and entertain you. See the man, he's supposed to be sleeping by a woman to do her own work. Yeah, just to come and at least entertain you and inform you. We appreciate us. You know, everything we say here is beneficiary to someone else. It may not be to you directly, but somebody else. Today we had a program in the morning, our sister program, the print news.
I was listening.
Okay, some guys came, they're going to school.
I listened from the beginning to the end.
Okay, those guys, they were requesting the how you call it, they are visually impaired. They can see. They needed laptop to at least continue their school. And the school are going to the paying school fee, but they can't provide that for them. I don't know why they're paying the school fee, but at least when they came to this station today, one of our crew members provided laptop to them. Aliyu Masale.
They did very well, man.
Which we appreciate a whole lot. You know what kind of blessing is that? And the day that he gave that, again, this is a big day in the Islamic world. Today is a big day in the Islamic world. So we're just letting you know that the effort we make, sometimes you come and abuse or what we, some of you, when we talk against the government, you can't hit it. Over there, what your God said, you can't come, you ain't doing nothing. We don't have to come to do something over there. We can stay here, look at Aliyu. We can appreciate him for that. 3 laptops, go to those guys. You know what is that? So Aliyu, thank you again. And Anthony, how was your weekend, man? You know, it's not easy, but we still got to ask a question.
Weekend was okay. Weekend was great. It was great. And everything was okay.
Your house is safe where you live because the way the demolition going, Jack going around the city now, the people ain't here. And then Jack was
my area is safe.
My area is safe.
I said the government want for all to do something else, but my area is safe.
Okay, we pray because nobody area is safe right now in Monrovia, my man.
Mine is safe. I can assure you mine is safe.
Okay, we agree. We're happy it's safe. That one, we have very happy it's safe.
And I pray all those connected to me too are safe too.
I'll help you to pray for that. That is no joke. Because the way the country is going right now, my brother, you yourself, you're there, you're on the ground, you're seeing the people every day heartbreaking. Every day people are breaking. Yeah, I'm looking at right here, front page. They want to kill us. That's the headline. Satan demolition leave resident homeless. They cry uncheck demolition. Unity Party Chairman blast actions as concerning and pathetic. They want to kill us. The people who voted for, they want to kill us. So that is there, man. What you got for us? I think we passed the weather report. And what else?
Yeah, I ain't really got anything much except for maybe the same stuff was discussed, or you guys discussed last evening about the demolition stuff. And today we heard a report that our lawmakers were debating the issue, but again, the session ended abruptly because there was heated, discussion that concerning the demolition exercise around the 72nd barrack, where in fact the lawmakers wanted to use their means to, question the legality behind demolition exercise by, quote unquote, the AFS soldiers. So again, it was actually, cut short because there was no hearing, in other words. So many eyes are on the speaker because they are saying that he's not a listening speaker. He wants to shield the executive from being scrutinized by the House as it relates to what is unfolding with regards to the demolition exercise that's taking place across the country, most especially the one that is taking place around the 72nd belt in other areas being affected. And also this issue of this Clark Hope Foundation, where in fact there's a rigmarole about the legality and how were the funds acquired to construct the building, all of that. Just today, former President Salif paid a visit to the Cloud Foundation, where she said she was impressed by the work done by the former First Lady, and that she's impressed by the level of performance by the students. And she also talked about hearing communication that the government wants to quote unquote audit the Cloud Foundation to know as it relates to how they got the funding. So that she said it's a good thing, it's a good initiative by the former First Lady, but indeed, with the news coming about, is something that is worth discussing. She talked about both leaders, should discuss it in a way that will be void of violent or of political jabs that'll be thrown, because this is a national initiative. Because she said it's not something that just for fun fair, something that will mold the minds of our tomorrow leaders. So whatever confusion is on it, there's on ground about it, there's a need that discussions are held to have it resolved amicably. I think God is here.
Gus is here.
Yeah.
Good evening, Gus. We can't hear you.
Sorry, I was muted. How's it going?
We're
Yeah,
doing
we're good.
good.
Yeah, I just got home and doing what I do, putting some stuff away, and then I got a game later. But yeah, I'll be able to act with you guys for a little bit.
We're just starting. We just get the weather report, and we have two topic probably to look into. We got the demolition, and a former president, Ellen.
Yeah.
Ellen, the first lady president in Africa, visited the Cloud Hope today and made some ceilings.
Yeah, I heard that. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's exactly what we're trying to dive into to see
I
how
think
best.
that should be the topic, honestly, if you think about it. I mean, I get the issue with the demolition and whatnot. Here's the thing that I can talk about the demolition a little bit. What I like is citizens are actually stepping up a little bit, They're the one being affected, and we always have to tell them they need to do this, they need to do that. It's nice to see that there were some citizens out there, but I like to see more of not just the people affected. I like to see other citizens. Like I said, again, in this country, all the black people and Hispanic people, they're having problem with the law. But who's out there? People that don't look like them. And that's something that we have to, as a people, have to grow to get used to. Like, look, what may happen to me today, or what somebody is doing to somebody today, tomorrow could be me. And the fact that we're not used to that is one of the reasons why governments after governments always take advantage of us, because they know, in the end, when you press this person, guess what? They're gonna succumb. So, but when they realize that, hey, if you press this person, everybody else is going to get along. I mean, everybody else is gonna come along. That a lot of that would change, So yeah. And when it comes to, I was in a meeting. Sorry. When it comes to the other issue with just the former president, going to stuff today, I think it was actually a pretty good planning. Let me turn this TV down. It was pretty good planning on both sides that the former president was out there to see, because here's the thing. These people have a $10 million project going on in FOIA. They have a ministerial complex deal that they're talking about today. Not ministerials, legislative, legal complexes. What do they call them? They're supposed to be building all these, how you call it? These legal infrastructures and whatnot. But there's nothing in the PPCC procurement process laws. There's nothing they have done to be able to let the Liberian people know where these monies are coming from, and so on and so on. So are they telling us we're going to wait on the next government to come out and tell them as well, how'd you get this money? But also, outside of that, this is also a philanthropic project, right? So this person did it not on government budget. Just like Joseph Boakai was bringing ferry back in the day. Did anybody ask him what he did with a ferry? I don't know how many people even got on it. Katumu Boakai has I think she has the same thing. She has some kind of a first lady, whatever initiative. Has anybody looked into it? Last time I looked, everything that had to do with her was all corruption. We couldn't even get scholarship to young people. Remember that? I mean, some people had to lose their job, or they didn't even lose their job. They just suspended them for a few times. They came back. So now you're gonna go after a project that is in the open, in the glare. Nobody's hiding it or anything like that. Liberian people are benefiting from it. The young people. I mean, look at the facility there. That's a facility that me, Gus Coleman, can convince my family to go down to and live in, because of the status that we live here in America. But you think my family is going to go, I'm going to tell them, hey, let's go. No offense to anybody going to GW Gibson. But my children are going to be like, no, Dad, we're not going there. That might be, child abuse in a sense in America. Students are lying. They'll be like, man, you ain't taking those children over there for that, except if I have no other choice, So, I think all this stuff this government is doing and people within this government are doing is just really, really just interesting. I don't even know where these people come from. And most of these brothers that are part of this administration, we know them. They had opportunity to leave the country and went across to England, America, all those other places. And yet they go back home, it's the same old. And it's really, really embarrassing. It's the same stuff. But we're not surprised. A lot of people come here and they don't open their horizon, right? Their whole horizon, almost like the brother was saying with learning how to do the weather and whatnot. It is a tool that we have. We have to use it. We learn these things in this place where any mechanism that we have to improve our life. I always tell people when I first came to America, you went from the teacher wants to fail you to the teacher actually get fired when a lot of people fail. You know why? Because that teacher only job is to make sure people pass. They learn the skill, they learn the material. So when a teacher is in the classroom, it takes so much time to make sure we learn the material, But today, these people fool us, and here we are. I want to also say happy birthday to Esther. I try to come on, but those people that can see you on the screen sometimes they look on the side. You see them looking on the side. They don't bring you on. I gotta get up and go to work, man. I just, I have very little time. Sometimes I gotta go. And thank you, Aliyu, for what you did. Again, this platform here, a lot of people forget it, and that's what sometimes frustrates me with some of the people that have been around on this station and whatnot. What we had started with this platform from way 2009, and I think about 2009 we started with Radio LIB. It has continued to not only we made lawmakers, we made senators, we made radio personality. All those Julia Jett and you'll see Kevin Deming, and they were just like you, my brother. We couldn't see one another. We're just talking to one another via the radio. Okay, here they are today. They're national leaders in that country. And they take us for granted sometimes because, they think we just want to hear ourselves. No, I don't care to hear myself. We take our time off to give our brothers and sisters another perspective that they will otherwise not get from the greedy politicians that come back to Liberia and want to just lead them. Some of us, we come here to try to do those things so, again, you can picture yourself as Tunis, me, and other people and say, hey, all I'm missing in my life is an opportunity. That's why Aliyu could do what he did today. And Aliyu, want to thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Tunis, again, I appreciate it for always reaching out and trying to get me here. And Tunis is aware of my schedule, and I think that's why he's not jittery if I come on or don't come on. He's very much aware of my family come first, and they're almost done. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. As you're following this topic. So, people of Liberia, you gotta be scared right now. Nobody is safe.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of demolition. People houses are being.
Yeah, guy.
I tell you.
I'm a B-boy here. This guy.
Afraid of demolition.
I'm not trying to scare anybody.
Oh, I know, man. I just giving you a hard time.
I understand. I understand where you're coming from. But the way we see things, the army is taking people out of their homes. The government, the judges are taking people out of their homes. And they do this with no, sorry for my rumors. It's very, very difficult for people right now in Liberia. Do you know how many families, students are being homeless as we speak?
Besides the demolition, that's the sad thing about it. Oh, not to cut you off. Besides the demolition, do you call people living in Buzekota really living in decent situations? Huh? Is Buzekota even private people land? Let's be honest now. Let's go down to this government thing. From that budget bureau all the way down. Tunis, you and I from Liberia. Do you think any of those places are private people land?
I mean, the one thing about the city is big enough going both ways.
But the reason why I'm saying that is Tunis, then they split way over there that the places they want. They got all the way around their government ministry. They're not doing it. But again, that's the politics of countries like our place, man. The people see.
We got the city so big. People building all the way, going to Kakata area, going to Firestone, the Robertsfield Highway, going to Cape Man, going to Bomi, Lofa. Vast land. The government can take any and improve on it. Don't see all of that, but people been living their life for so many years. They just come one day and tell them, oh, they own a place. I just sorry for, I don't want to call tribes name, but the tribes are rooting us right now. The Kisi people, not all of them. You guys are very good people. I got family among the Kisi. I got relatives. But you're not
Let's just disregard the tribe. Let's just disregard the tribe, though.
We can. God gave it to us so we can talk about it.
What I mean to say, whether, maybe all will look at it differently because you...
They can look at it whichever way. All of us connected to each tribe in Liberia. Every one of us. I'm a
Yeah.
society. People say I'm a dingo, which I never, none of my parents, Madingo. Okay.
Because
Long
you
as you
Muslim,
Muslim, the first thing they
because
get in, man.
because you Muslim, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm Muslim. And the
As
name
long
I
as you're
carry,
Muslim, yeah.
the name again I carry, which is an Arabic name, Suleiman. The first time Liberian man hear on the Madingo man name. On the Madingo man, so they consider me as my. If thank God I was not in Liberia, probably I would have been killed just because I carry that name. You know, but nobody was going to kill me if I were there. You see, I will make that beam up now because I was not there. But we need to.
I
We
tell
need
you, I
to.
said, "Hey man, here, ain't opening your mouth for him."
Very interesting.
No, man, I really feel for people. You should see people crying. No hope, no hope. You know, they are crying, you got hope. But when you're crying with no hope, it's more painful than when you're crying, you got hope somewhere. You come and just break somebody's property down. Do you know how long it takes for those people to construct their property, man? Government couldn't get nowhere and let's agree a land dispute. You know what the government is depending on as long as they broke down Unity Part, CDC headquarters, and nothing came out of it. So now they can stay on their balls to do anything to anybody.
Wait. Actually, you know what? Be saying you already said that. I want to ask something. I seen some pictures last time. How the headquarters thing going? The building.
Say that again.
Which headquarters?
With the building. I've seen last time they were over at the site.
Yeah, I mean, work is on the way.
Okay.
The work is going on. Like they said, they will finish.
Start giving some some how you call it to us, because I think ordinary CDCians would be glad to see some of those and be excited because they already started hearing that those are all their deflections.
Yeah.
You know? So,
But there was a recent photo on social media, showing former President Weah and some of the guys.
Yeah, I think it was a contractor was there too.
Yeah,
it was President Weah and the contractor. But we want you to start sharing some of those, so if you see people in here, we can let them know. We just jump.
The social media, they are sharing it because that, like you guys seen, we saw some progress was going on. Mm-hmm. As they said, they're working. But what I'm saying about what's going on in Liberia right now, people need to be scared. Even myself, I got land in the Virginia area, real close. So I got acre of land there, right close to the Hotel Africa area there. I sent my people to go check if my land, because I heard about a few months back that they were taking over that whole area.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard that. That's what I'm saying. I said nobody is safe right now in Monrovia. The government can come and claim anywhere. And then one thing about we the Liberian, we don't even know. We never investigate whether government is seeing the truth, ain't seeing the truth. They just say, but our government property, the people are not supposed to live there. Even if it's government property, the government abandoned that property for the longest. The government say to us, if you leave your property abandoned and somebody come and encroach on it and develop it, at least you got to compensate that person before you move them. But why the government can do the same to the people that are claiming they are occupying their property? Why?
Because they have a law that we passed. They call it eminent domain.
Even if it's an eminent domain, the people lived in decades. The government was sleeping. His citizen, her citizen were there. They lived decade. They built schools. They built churches there. The government looking at it. Most of these things, they know about it. Now all of a sudden they just get up. The previous government, Ome Boakai land or house was in the alleyway. The previous government said, no, you'll find every means to save Ome Boakai house. If I'm lying, go ask.
No, Tunis, that's a fact. We're already aware of that. They're not.
Okay. The Carrollton road they were making over there, that road that was no road, the street that there, people houses were on the alleyway. The president commanded them say make the road and avoid those people houses.
But that's the difference between a president that is for the people, by the people, and a president that came for himself and his people.
All right. I mean, why you giving people broken heart? What so much? What kind of strategic area is 72nd that a adamantly that the army got to reside there? Why thousands of citizens there? They went and just broke their place because why? That the army have to. The army owned it, and the army land over there say no more than acre. People had these before they opened that 72nd area, but just because the army coming there, so the people got to move. Why? Where they going? If you have built an estate, Joe, we have built estate. I remember when George Wilfred estate he built when Popo Beach got burned. All the Zinshak people were disheartening. They didn't know where to turn. George went and
They all stayed there.
Yes, they didn't know where to turn because their places were burned. George Weah made an order in 6 months. They put 50 units over there, more than 50, 80 something. This is how you deal with your citizen. You say we rich, people say Liberia is rich, but nobody know how rich Liberia is because certain leaders, they just care for their immediate. They pay a exorbitant salary to their people, 20,000, while poor people dying with hunger. Children are not going to school. No good sleeping place. Mosquito every day, mosquito entering. Nothing. George, we have built a concrete house from the government coffer. This is how you can tell that the country is rich. All right. But you just breaking people's homes, people die every day, and nobody, all the people that die, they feel they said they found somebody around in the Pittsburgh area, the unknown body, young man laying in there. Nobody knew him from that area. If it was Chowia time, they say that sacrifice those people.
All the things they both did back then, they were all something to spoil the government reputation, and that's what they did. They came to power, but yet and still, they just cannot defend what they are doing. So that's the kind of country we find ourselves, because why would somebody allow to come to power and then you stay in power, you lying?
And you say, hi, son.
Yeah,
you know, and when you talk, they say you don't like them. Why, my brother?
The thing about it, I listen to people talking about, but then when President Weah was building parks around, for recreation purposes, people were complaining that park will eat, Now they are building, they are demolishing people's properties around here in the name of making the alley, plywood, what have you. But again, people are saying that road will eat.
No, it's not road, you know what they say now? Yeah. Development come with pain.
Yeah.
That's what they say now. But back then they say that road will eat.
Yeah. And the thing about it, when we all witnessed what was done when President Weah took power, there was a series of protests. The government did not have even the ground to sit on to begin work effectively, because there was this pre-planned protest, and the guys made sure the protests were just there to imbibe the government and made them confused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still okay. When I want to talk about you have government in power now, you are the ruling power or the ruling party. There must be that the people right to protest is the legal right, but then if they are protesting, you want to restrict them in a way that you want to confine them to a place where their voice will not be held. It speaks volume of being partial in your advocacy of democracy. Because when you are there in opposition, they gave you the time to protest, and you presented a petition and what have you, in a way that you are not disturbed. But now you are in power, all want to vent their stuff. You say no. You want to bring all the BB bazooka around? Something like some of the things I said, well, what's going on with fighting war? Bring all the big guns around to make people afraid. And not even make them afraid. They must speak their mind on the government of the country. You can tie them up. You can tie them up.
So
You
true.
want to speak your mind. Say, you speak your mind. You know, last time I said on the radio, I said, when you try to speak your mind as an independent person, they call you names. You know, some of our guys say, hey, you're from Unity Party or you're from CDC. No. People have their party, I agree, but sometimes people speak in the independent tone or in the independent way. But again, we see as, you know, as an affront to the power that be. Which of course not.
And this is the problem a lot of people mean in our country. Because when one party win, the way you'll be rejoicing, dancing in front of people, open your lap in front of them, they soon hunger catch you. Like, see, man, you open the lap in front of that person. Now you go into you're reaching to for help. And the man tell you, oh, and your government in power now. What happened?
All those things that are not necessary to me. I don't know.
Ain't not necessary. When you win, you win. When one party win, they win for everybody. It's not just for one group of people or a certain group of people. No.
To the extent that
Democracy come with party.
They were hearing. There were reports also that you know, there are some family in America were threatening their people back home that if you don't vote for the party, I'm not saying money. If you don't do this, I'm not saying money, and all of that. Why would the person have their own mind to vote? He must, you know, be the one to control them like a remote control. Because he said that he's saying them fighting out from the states. Nope.
No, it's not really about you sending them something. Somebody do you favor. One thing about life, you gotta understand how life comes. Even myself, it happened in my case. Some of my family members, every time they get hungry, I'm the first person on the list. All right, and I'm doing them a favor. I'm doing a favor that they never done me that did favor like that for me.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in position to do it for me, but they were very mean to me. But since the table I've turned around, I'm the first person on the list. And I always look out. So me too now, if I ask you, I say the election are going on my side, please go vote for my man. What I'm saying, you're not forced to listen to what I'm saying, because I'm not God to see when you enter that booth who you voting for. You can even go vote for your choice. You can tell me, say, I voted for your man. That's good. But by you telling me, oh, I finished taking my sow, you know how I feel? Which I'm doing everything almost. When you get hungry, I mean, you call your children's school fees, I mean, you call. You can't even lie to me.
That's another one too, but the point I'm raising here is, you know, you being supporting the person, not to say to them where you are demanding to vote for your choice. That's what I'm saying. You can't make it.
I mean, I'm not demanding. I'm asking you.
I said, I'm not saying you. I said, others did it.
Yeah, he's talking about somebody else. There's another political party, Tunis, that was very adamant on this.
Yeah, I mean, I was not adamant, but what I asked my other people, I said, man, and when the Unity Party won, they came to my sister, they opening their lapa, dancing in front of them, but think I high again, they won't come by again. So I said, oh, but your party in power, man, you're happy. What happened?
The men are eye for eye.
Yeah,
the little money I was getting from CDC, it stopped coming. Yeah, you know, that your one vote at least. Look, my man, sometimes we really don't want to be me, but show certain people that being grateful is okay. You entering that particular, if you doing nothing for me, you on the side, we together, you feeding me, doing it, say my picking or my brother, and when you vote for my man for me. And you doing a lot of favor for me. Even if I don't want to, I will lie to you, say, okay, I will vote.
Yeah. At least that
I will do that. Yes. You know, because and one thing about election is private. It's not an open something. You go in there, you get there, who you want to vote for, you can't lie. I vote for you, man, or finish with that.
You don't make a invite out of business.
Yeah. You know, but you can't stay in front of me. Then when the man win, you dance in front of me without provocation, then you provoking me. Then things go rough, you come back to me. I was saying you back my man, your people in power. I beg you, don't come give me a time.
They got it out for
Man, I beg you. I'm not here for that.
You know, there are some guys who did their stuff, you know, where nobody noticed because, like you mentioned, you asked me to vote for you because, you know, are you picking and you have an interest. Well, I may vote for maybe my own choice, and maybe I may vote for your choice, or, you know, the other way, and mine may have, you know, emerged victorious. But it doesn't give me the guts to go and celebrate and start to tease you.
Exactly.
It better celebrate in my heart, you know, quietly and let it be.
And let it be, you know.
I know someday I will need some of you guys that have been along the way, even though you're from another party and your party did not succeed. So I just cannot allow that road to be rocky.
I think the problem was some of you guys there, like our people that used to make such a, how you call it too, my man. I think it was the reason why people were the way they were too. You know, I was 12, 24 years. I mean, shit, Tuna, you and I, some of the people couldn't even say hello to us anymore.
I tell you, seriously.
So when it happened, it was almost like what some of these people were doing. And there's a reciprocation factor, right? The way you treat people is just like what these people doing to all these people again. It will be hard for you to come to these people during election time and tell them, hey, you need to do this, we'll come and rescue you. Well, how can you be rescuing me? I don't even have access to somewhere to live. My property that I have forever. What did you rescue? You actually rescued the guy that hasn't lived here, that's not going to develop that land, you know, just because you guys have some kind of relationship. You know, I mean, that's just it. You know, and that's why the people need to learn. But unfortunately, poor people don't learn, Tunis. You know that.
Of course, they
poor
don't.
people just follow whatever's new. Tunis, here or here, even us that can help these people. The one day you don't help one person, the next person come. I remember I was sitting here when Doc Banana came. Oh, there's a new how you call it, you know, because they would come and they would support, and people will be calling them and say, oh yeah, come do this, you know, this and that. And you sit there, you tell these people, you go, listen, in the end, my life does not change. I be honest. That's what sometimes we're on here. My life doesn't change. No matter how difficult things get, we have something called here, how you call it, social networks and things. When I get hungry, I can go and there's some kind of a shelter that can give me food if I really need it. You know? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So those things, my life is not going to change. Really, the only thing that's going to happen to me is just circumstantial for like maybe 1-2 days. You know? But you over there, when I start funding you, you're done. And then you're going to come and measure fingers. I mean, it just doesn't make sense at all. But that's how poor people behave, because you're always going for the next person that's going to give you a handout. You know? And that's to your point. That's what happened. And that's why I don't blame when people got upset and said, you know what? Go back to the people that were taking care of you. You know?
Anthony, you think all the people that get bag of rice and $10 to vote, you think all of them will vote for that particular person?
No.
The smart one then would take that rice and have money because they need it and tell you yes. And even dance in front of you, my man, they go in that booth, they vote for who they want to.
But the thing about it, I don't know when would this thing actually come to an end, where in fact you have one person with 3 to 4 voter registration cards.
That Liberia now.
Yeah, you know, they're not registering district 1. You got another kind district 2, another kind district 3, 4, 5, and just like that.
We know how it will come to an end. The people refuse to. You got to do something called, you got to have a registration database. They don't want to do it.
And the fingerprint too. They need to apply the fingerprint.
But at least start with, before you even fingerprint somebody, you gotta have a database where when you have Tunis, there's only one Tunis. If there's 2 Tunis, they have different IDs. You know, we've been telling these people all these things, but they refuse to. So I mean, that one part, forget it. But they refuse. They refuse to because, my brother, when people cannot account for something, how you can hide stuff. You see what I'm saying? So that's the real reason why they don't want to do it, because if they did it, we would know what everybody's doing, right? But because they haven't done it. When they tell you we got 500 people in 5 million people in Liberia, who can question it? Tunis and I live in America here. When you say Smith, that's a popular name, right? Tunis.
Yeah.
So when you put in John Smith in this country, you probably find 400, or even maybe a million people that John Smith name, because this country is almost 200 million people. I mean, think about that. But the way they can distinguish that, even though you John Smith, you were born at a certain date, you were born in this place, that place, you got a social security number, you got all of those things that can differentiate the John Smith from Batala, from the John Smith in Bonjama District, Lofa County. But these people refuse to do that. But you know what they're good at? They're going to tell you how educated they are every day. But they're still doing stuff primitively. So, I mean, I hate it, man. Enough of that stuff. Sorry, guys. I doing my house job while
It's all right. It's all right. We got you. We got your back. Don't worry. Well, we are sorry. The people who are hurt at this moment for demolishing their homes, now they don't know where to turn. It's not easy on many people in Liberia as we speak, in Monrovia. You know, that the city is so congested.
Mhm.
You know, the people are more than the land. People sleeping all in the street. Thank God it's dry season now. You know, the other lady crying $1.5 million property. That's even help the government. Somebody, you just go break it. Like, wow, what kind of government is this? Hey God, help the poor people. Help us with the poor people. You know, we need to really go back to the churches and the mosque to try to pray to God, ask God for forgiveness, for God to bring some good things to us, good leaders that care for us. It may not even be George Weah, but somebody, if it's George Weah, thank God. But we ask God for the best from the best. That's what we want God to do for us. If it's George Weah, so be it. But right now, we are not seeing it in this leadership. So let us double up our prayer. We should not just criticize, sleep, and wake up every day the same old talk. You know, God can listen. If we all join together and do it sincerely, he will listen. And he will listen in a way that it will change it. It won't affect nobody. It won't be no fight, no quarrel, nothing. It will just change it in a way everybody will be satisfied. We move on with our business. That go work. You know? But it's not good right now in Liberia. I will keep repeating that nobody is safe right now. Nobody is safe in Liberia. Okay. The judges, can you imagine children getting raped for no reason, boys and girls? People we're dealing with right now, they just doing anything and nothing coming out of it. Nothing. When you talk, they say the police, the IG say the man is clear. When the IG became the forensic pathologist, doctor, and all of that, when he became the juror for a court, when he became a judge, I thought he's just a police director. If somebody is accused committing a crime and the physical person is standing in front of you, you arrange him and send him to court. Better go clear him. But he's doing all the job. Oh, what kind of country we find ourselves in?
It's called Liberia, sweet land of liberty, where everything is possible.
The police become party. You know, they our speaker. He said, what was the word he was using when they were trying to get rid of? He said, regime speaker.
Oh, yeah, regime speaker.
Regime speaker.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Openly seeing this in our faces.
How about the time the man say you deal with John on the recording secretly?
Yeah.
I will deal with your recording, I'll deal with you.
You know, whole speaker.
But anyway, he apologized though.
I mean, you apology, they say you apologize, you're just wasting your time. You already said it once.
But nothing but the apology.
Yeah, man, nobody's stupid here, you know. We agree, you apologize. That's true. But you should know what you're saying when you're in certain position. Because you got a role model. So that means anyone that was his role model, he can go and curse anybody and go back and apologize. Is that the kind of role model he is? Man, I beg you, man.
I think on that part, he lost spot.
Yeah, of course. You know, when they tell you you are an intelligent person, that word intelligent, it entails a lot of things in it. You swallow a lot of things.
Sometimes all right. You waive your rights.
Sometimes you waive your right. You're so right. Sometimes you waive your right. Sometimes you swallow a lot of things. That word, that means very
sometimes that what people refer to you as fool.
Exactly.
If I can take that thing, if you all right, you get so high, there's that. But you know, that's how the person is. You can change them.
You can change them. But when you see certain habit is in you, everybody talking about it, bad habit, you should learn. If you want to be among the good, you should learn how to try to change yourself.
For sure.
To a better person. And you can change at any moment, any age, you can start changing yourself. If you can smoke cigarettes, you met cigarette in this world. They didn't born you and put mark on you, say you are a cigarette smoker. You made yourself that cigarette smoker. And you can get yourself out of it. You can say, oh, the thing is addictive, or I tried to get it. You ain't try. If you try, you will. Why when you and somebody made for you, avoid the person? You know? Because when you say the person is my enemy, and the person is living right next door to you, but they can pass in front of you, you pass in front of them, you don't even clock them. Why you can do that, and you can stop drinking, or you can stop smoking, or you can stop doing any habit in you? Why you can stop it? You can do anything you want to do with the grace of God. You can do it. Believe me. I was an excessive smoker, both cigarette and marijuana. Me, in the 90s, I left everything, and I didn't go drink medicine and say I would drink it. I want to ask God, help me to stop this thing, because really, really, I don't want it. And at a certain time, when you smoke a cigarette, women don't even want you because they smell that cigarette on you. They don't want it. It became like in this country, that happened, because I was a very good smoker, both cigarette and weed. But I fight every means to quit. And I quit. From 1996, I left cigarette. 1997, I left marijuana. Till today's date, I'm smoke free. You can sit in front of me and say, you smoke 100 times, it don't affect me. Believe me. I can go to my friend and we're in the car going. I want to encourage them. I say, my man, smoke it. Whatever you smoke it. It's not affecting me. I'm not going to smoke anyway. I pass doing and behind me now. You got to restrict yourself. Don't allow any outside thing to come and restrict you. They lie to you, say, oh, I can't quit it, man. Hard to quit. You're the one that hard to deal with.
Nothing is
hard. You're the one that hard to deal with. All right. You get wasting money on something not benefiting you. You know? So we pray to God. Just stop praying to God, because the old man is not for us. It's not for us. Everything you tell them, they say, but and the CDC party was doing. We thought y'all came to correct what CDC was doing wrong to the people of Liberia. But everything we say now, you refer all to them. Then where's the correction? Same thing happened to the nurses. They were dancing all over. You said I'm gonna my salary. I'm gonna my vote. Yeah, then you're crying. Same people crying. All right. So we have a building, giving people homes to live there freely. That the blessing behind that boy today, or that man, and the blessing behind him. When you are good to people, God will bless you. You don't have to give the people money because you don't have it. But by just smiling to them, making their day good, make them comfortable, it's a blessing for you. But our leaders are not doing it in Liberia. They want to show that you cannot reach to where they are. We know two people can occupy one space. If you're there, be kind to the others. Be kind. You don't know when the table will turn. And we're not fighting. We're not praying for you for your downfall. But you yourself praying for your downfall the way you're treating the others. Then when you fail now, you say the village people there with you. No village person there with you. That your action there with you. The way you are treating us. Because you thought you were all of that. Nobody can reach to your level. Nobody went and did anything to you because you yourself were doing everything to retain where you are, but you are not kind to your fellow man. Then your downfall kind of say, hey, if you ain't like me when I was making money, I was looking at you, you're not doing nothing. So let me bring that into us. Let us be kind to each other. It pay a whole lot. Believe me, it pay. All right, God bless Jawea today. Jawea is blessed, and he will ever be blessed because he's from a country. I'm proud of him.
Tony, let me just squeeze in this side attraction here from one market woman.
Okay.
The government also trying to clear, trying to avoid or put an end to street selling, where in fact they will have to go into the markets, but just be on the streets. So the government is saying that the guys should find a place to be instead of just roaming about the streets, especially to stores where they are blocking the entry of the stores and all of you. Let's get this.
I mean, I pray that they succeed.
We're paying him. We Joseph Baka, we spend the bank. We spend the bank for Joseph Baka. So they want Joseph Baka to take money to all the come back our market. We fought for the now I'm in power. Now what taxes? Now what taxes again? We're paying him. We Joseph Baka, we spend the bank. We spend the bank for Joseph Baka. So they want Joseph Baka to take money to all the come back our market. We fought for I will ask you for
so that's it.
You see, we spread number for Joseph Baka. Okay, you did well. That Joseph Baka built all the market for you, put child care there, put toilet there for you, everything. Then now you want to say, you better go in that market, Jawea pay for you. You leave the street. Now you didn't vote for Joseph Baka for you to be selling in the street. All right. When somebody is kind to you and you're ungrateful to that person, these are the things that happen to you. All right. You are selling over there in that mud when it rains. It's so deplorable where he's selling, fly all over you. They built a decent market. Everywhere there was a market, they built, Jawea built a decent market there with child care area that your children can be there playing while you're comfortable with selling, with toilets attached to it. With all the president we went through, tell me one market we saw in Liberia with toilet attached to it or the children playground attached to it. Tell me, all born in Liberia, Monrovia, with me, sitting right here, I born in the heart of Monrovia. There's nothing there I don't know about. Somebody can tell me there used to be what it in fire hydrant in the street. I say if fire hydrant were in the street of Monrovia, we would be the people that used to be playing with it because we were the street children in there. Don't come lie to me. Then you didn't grow up in Monrovia. Fire hydrant? Tell me what corner street or where. We used to laugh at the fire because we say we're house burning, they will scan and look at the fire burning before they go pour water in the truck to come. Before you do all of that, the house finished burning. We used to laugh at them. Then people telling, oh, we who grew up, we born in Monrovia, grew up, they say fire hydrant. I said, tell me where? The people ain't grow up in Monrovia. We are not boasting that it's a degree when you boast in, but you will always know your environment. Your environment don't know you, you will know your environment. I grew up on Gelly Street, I grew up there. Then I left from there. The first place I visited at New York City. And I'm still here. So Liberia, we need to. You have to be grateful. You have to be grateful. We're ungrateful to the former president. He's not suing us. He still loves us. I don't think he will ever sue Liberia because if he wanted problem for anybody, he would have retained that position, say he disagree with the result. You empower what? You got the control of the soldier, the police, everything. You think that somebody will scare you? Somebody will scare you because they come from the bush. I beg you, man. There's nothing will scare you. You want to sport it, we all can sport it.
No time to spoil anything, man.
But no, it's not that. He's a kind man. He said, look, the way I see the thing, the other people seeing, I was expecting me to win the first round. I didn't win. We come second round again. It looks slappy like this. Let the people experience the second government. The government were already there for 12 years old. We ain't feel nothing. Then I come 2 years, look, my hand, man.
Different UP, they say like Erin UP, now Joseph Braga UP.
My man, thank you, man. UP party is UP party. Okay, it's not about the individual. It's about the party, not the individual. The same people, it's not the same people he brought back.
Yeah, the same people, but sometimes they may have different ideas too.
My brother, UP is UP.
Conform to the one that he has already than the one that was there earlier because there were times many people were saying that
the party is a party. They don't change. It's a party. This is the reason why the country sometimes they give one party 2 terms. You hardly see a party go. It happened twice. Since I've been in this country, it happened twice. The Republican Party went 3 times. But the 4th one didn't go there because they had time or too much. They have to get rid of the vice president. Okay, it happened twice since I've been here. But a Democrat never won 3 times that I know of. You know, the 2 term, they want to test the other party. Probably thing will change from the 8 years they spend with this other party. That's how they do things. But you see, Liberia, we are new to democracy in Liberia. We've been with this one-party system. Right after the one-party system, we went to war. So we have not really set in to know how these two, when you say multi-party system, we have not really experienced it as a politician. We've been under the one-party system since we were born. We came, we married, so say, one, so say, all. 133 years under one party, and you got to be this person name to get this, all of that. So politics, real politics, we just got involved in it. So it takes time to understand how to deal with these kind of things. And I don't blame us for that because we really being ignorant of being a politician. All the politics, there was a moja. Our days, it was, how you call that? Chipotle movement. It was not even a party. They called it student movement. Something called moja. Then later on, PPP, PA, they all came and to do trouble time. They try to change it. But we are in trouble with this government. We pray that our trouble will end soon. Let's hear from our people, man, please. I think we are experiencing power shortage right now. So let me see if they want to come back. So we'll continue the show. Let me try to call them.
You don't know what. You think I would? You're not.
You gotta drop my hat down. But you have put guys will see what your mouth cannot talk. You see.
You are saying you left it to tear. You didn't bring it. So what I'm saying is, this is not the first time you come to the office.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Nobody loves me the way that you do. Hey, yeah. Play my Beast Mode playlist. Okay.
You have a lot of different issues that but even all the people in your house are Spanish speaking, and you are not getting through to them. Then how do you expect to lead it today? We make it here, I laugh and play, we help you. Everything is going okay for you. For me to eat? For me to eat? No, how can I eat? All my stomach, my head, everything is upset. Yeah. But you brought that because we were okay here. But just because we talking, you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm so angry at each all eyes, no speaking, stuff, no voice, no nothing. Then when I'm talking, I'm trying to listen before you know.
No one is available to answer your call at this time.
that means if you want me to eat the chicken instead of what to eat the tortilla, I want to keep it so I can, well, right now, I'm not noticing. I wanted to eat the chicken and with some pepper on the chicken and yes. But that's okay. Tomorrow, no, but you can bring the chicken so we can share it. I bought it so you and I can share one. That's why I bought the chicken so that we share and sit down and eat. I watch my movie and you spoil the evening. You have to understand, everybody has a right to get upset.
If somebody gives you H2O, will you take it, bro?
No. I can't take it.
Why?
Because it's true that disease again. Okay. Yeah. Also, it's not a good disease for you to accept from another person.
Exactly. So, right now, if I take H2O and give it to you, means that you know this, right?
No.
So, I want to ask you, Thomas, what advice you get from people who are taking H2O?
So, you guys, H2O, I mean, it's
H2O. Yeah. What your advice to those who are taking H2O?
So, the only thing I got to tell them, then I leave just and focus on their life.
Yeah.
To move on to their living.
Yeah.
Because that, when you get somebody, you must put in good thing. You don't have to go and take your habit.
Exactly.
And that is not good. And also, it's not fair. So, why when you get something, when you have to buy or not carry, you go and start your thing. But not just, I think when you take it, you have money as well.
Yeah, so it's not good for nobody. It's not good for people, right?
No.
If somebody gives you H2O, will you take it, bro?
No. I can't take it.
Why?
Because it's true that disease again. Okay.
Yeah, you can bring the chicken so you don't understand it because you don't want to. You want to understand what you want to understand. Oh, I will call that. Still need it. But if I have to eat that, you two take some of the chicken and eat and the tortilla, the brown thing, and eat so you can is bring the chicken so you can eat some of the chicken and the green chicken. Because everything is right. Yes, I want to eat. No, for me, I don't want it. It's just everything is hot. It's not cold. For you. Yeah, when you got to put the food out. Yeah. Yes. Well, where are you? Oh, let me knock the
Your thoughts after that? Yeah, I'm feeling, honestly, everyone is very happy in the dressing room. Yeah, like I said before, we need to keep the standard very high. We need to win every game. That's Manchester United. If we want to win Champions, we want to play Champions League next season, we have to win every game, and then we show today we can win every game. So.
3 wins back to back now for United. That must be a really good feeling.
Yeah, good feeling. 3 wins in a row. It's a good feeling. But yeah, we have to go step by step. We need to keep this moment. We need to go forward. We need to fight every game to win every game. Now we're gonna think about the next game with the manager. We're gonna prepare this game, and we hope we're gonna win against London.
Maybe a different way of winning today. Get pegged back to 2-2, and then Benjamin Šeško pops up with that stoppage time winner. it's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Benjamin deserves his goal because he always try to work hard in the training. He had this moment today, and then everyone was happy for him, especially him and the manager. So, like I said, everyone is very important, even who is not playing. So, we need to keep this moment and then going forward like this and trying to do some things at the end of the season.
You know better than anybody what it's like to score a stoppage time winner at the Stretford end. You must have enjoyed that.
Yeah, of course. I think he's going to enjoy it today. But like I say, you need to keep going like this. And then, next game is a new battle. It's a new tough game. It's against Tottenham. It's going to be very difficult for us. But we need to keep this moment, this spirit. We have to keep this standard very high because we are Manchester United and we are not here to afraid on anybody. We have to win every game. And we're going to try to win every game.
And just finally, Michael Carrick has come in, and obviously everybody seems to have really embraced him and his methods and the coaching stuff. What's it been like for you?
Yeah, of course. Michael Carrick, since he's arrived here, he's tried to keep the vibes very high. He's telling us we play for Manchester United. This is a big club for everyone. So we need to keep the standard very high. If we want to play Champions League next season, we have to win every games. And then today we show we can win every games. So we are really happy, and then we're gonna go step by step. The season is long, everything can happen. But like I say, we are in good moments, in good spirit, and we're gonna keep going like this.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Benjamin Šeško, stoppage time, Stretford end. How did that feel?
Well, it feels emotional, feels amazing. It feels like pleasure. Helping the team, helping the fans.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, this is Haley. I think I got a missed call from you.
I got a missed call from you. That's why I called back.
Oh.
Who is this?
Well, I'm so sorry. This is Haley with Diamond Acquisition. We're a wholesale firm in Dallas.
I don't know why. I saw a missed call from you. That's why I called back. I was strange for someone to call me from Dallas, Texas. But it's okay. Don't worry.
You're not an investor in Texas?
I don't know anything about Texas. I'm in New York.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, I guess I got a missed call or something. It's weird. I don't know. But thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
To help secure the win. It's always nice to help the team and score goals, obviously.
You've scored some big goals in your career for big teams and on big nights, but
unbelievable. It's like when I scored, I just didn't know what's going on. It's been shocked. But what a moment, and amazing time to score it.
This is what I think of when I think of Benjamin Šeško. You have the initial chance, your first touch, which hits the post, and you keep going. Wonderful touch to get it out from your feet. You set yourself perfectly, and you put it in the top corner. Where does that sort of rank in sort of the goals that you've scored?
No, it's quite high because especially in the Premier League when everything is way faster than in Germany when I was. Obviously it's very important just to touch the moment to set it right, to have good position for scoring. So basically it's up there for me definitely. Even because it's a moment like this, so that's why it's up there.
This team all of a sudden has won 3 games on the bounce, and the feeling inside the dressing room, I'm guessing, certainly feels like it from the outside. This sort of positivity that all of a sudden you can go up on games.
Yeah, because we work as one. We're really working. I mean, we always done, but it's always beats by beats, and it just came together. Especially off the ball, you can see the work hard, everyone, and it's benefiting us with the ball and off the ball, and in the end also with the results.
Just finally, it's not the first involvement that you've had in a goal for Manchester United. Even just last week, you were the one that brought it down on your chest for Mateus to go on and score the winner against Arsenal. You've done it again today, been involved in a winner at Old Trafford.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to help the team. Always, no matter how much chance I get, I'm always gonna use it. I try to give as much of my talent out as possible to try to win and secure the games.
We are absolutely delighted for you, Benjamin. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
I don't really know where to start, Michael. Maybe how important that was, given that maybe you went into this as the favourite rather than the underdog, which was a bit of a change.
Yeah, in some ways. Honestly, not in our eyes. You know, we've been talking to the players all week about how good Fulham are and the dangers that to kind of don't assume that we can just turn up and we play well and we'll win. I think I said to the players at half time, I said that's kind of the way the game of football was going to go. It was going to be hard work, you know. And they're a good team, so it was never going to be just all our own way and plain sailing and the game come easy, and you could see that all the way through. And, you know, they were 5-1 down against City and ended up 5-4 and pushing City right to the limit. So we knew that type